Welcome back. Need for Speed is an action-packed film hot on the heels of The Fast and the Furious. It stars Aaron Paul from the TV series Breaking Bad. Let's see what our movie man Jabba thinks of it. Jabba, should we be racing out to see this movie?
Oh, nice. I like what you did there, Andrew. Mine, nice to see you. It depends what you're looking for, really. I mean, there's obviously been a very long history from Hollywood, not just of video game adaptations to the big screen. We think Tomb Raider, Mortal Kombat, Resident Evil, they've been pretty successful. Super Mario Brothers 21 years ago was the first video game to big screen adaptation. They don't always work. In Need for Speed, which is the world's most successful racing franchise, 140 million copies sold of over 20 titles in the last 20 years, the stunts come thick and fast, and that's what you're going to see a movie like this for. Let's take a look at Need for Speed.
Oh, wait. See, they're trying to trap us. You're just stripped onto the shoulder.
Yeah, I'm going for the Hummer. He's a pavement prowler.
Pavement what?
It's a show car with a big lift kit. Makes up for his inferiority complex.
Are you crazy? Wait, whoa! Jesus! You are crazy!
Gee, it's a shame the BAFTAs aren't coming up sometime soon.
Well, the Academy next year be watching for. What was telling there, 3 stars for Need for Speed, was you, Mon, you say, I got no real interest in that. And then when the Hummer crashed, you went, ooh. Yeah. And that's why I watch motorsport. That's why we slow down at car accidents. You're watching a movie like that to see what happens when everything goes wrong, and it does go wrong. I just got to quickly mention, of course, Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad. He's the lead in there as Toby Marshall. And I never really put it together until you teased over the break the Need for Speed with the guy from the Crystal Meth Show. So there we go. 3 stars for Need for Speed.
We were on it. Now,
I hope not.
This movie that everyone's talking about, we certainly are on this show. We seem to have talked.
If you're the editor of Woman's Day, we are not. Okay, just want to make that really clear right now. Okay, moving on.
It's a headline,
I'm not,
isn't it? Yeah, Monuments Men.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such an interesting story. It's got this fantastic cast. Does it stack up?
It doesn't really, unfortunately. It's a fantastic premise about the people that were tasked with recovering up to 5 million items of precious art stolen by the Nazis. And George Clooney takes his 5th turn in the director's chair, directing himself and a stellar cast, including Kate Blanchett, Matt Damon and a stack of others. Bill Murray's in there. Unfortunately, it reads a bit more like Hogan's Heroes or Dad's Army than, you know, a real quality war film. So let's take a look at Monuments Men.
Are all the fellas there?
They are?
All right, listen up, fellas. As I think you should know the truth as I see it.
This mission is never designed to succeed. It's, if they were honest, they would tell us that.
They tell us that with this many people dying, who cares about art?
They're wrong, because it's exactly what we're fighting for our culture and for our way of life. You can wipe out a generation of people, you can burn their homes to the ground, and somehow they'll still come back. But if you destroy their achievements and their history, then it's like they never existed. It's just ash floating.
That's what Hitler wants. And it's the one thing we simply can't allow.
Oh, it's 3 stars for the Monuments Men. I was really, really looking forward to this film for a very, very long time. It looked like it was going to be amazing and just disappointing.
I got the feeling that they felt, you know, the subject matter would be too dull, essentially, for a mainstream audience, so that they had to jam it full of gags.
It is full of gags, and it basically is a heist movie, a race against time to recover the stuff before either it's destroyed by the Nazis or the Russians get hold of it. So there's better films to see at the moment, but, you know, it'll be on TV one day. Watch it then.
What a shame, because it's a great story and great cast.
Yeah, exactly. No, a bit of a misfire.
I'm really disappointed with that. Disappointed in you.
Well, you know, don't shoot the messenger.
You should never have brought this to our attention, Jabba. Today's show has been terrific. Same to end on such a sour note. Thanks a lot.
I actually gave it 2.5 stars, and, you know, on the way in, I thought I'd better bump it up to 3, but there you go.
Thank you, Dream Crusher. There's more of Weekend Sunrise coming up right after the break.